sorry about the lighting. It's like 4 p.m. Yes, as you can definitely see. Okay, you're just gonna have to take my word on it. Maybe I'll turn. That is a little bit better. I'm getting ready for work, so I thought I would answer some questions while I do it. I asked you guys, my loyal fans on Instagram, to send me some questions. So we're gonna go through that and we're gonna answer some. Okay, so my first question is favourite and least favourite things about where I live. So, as we know, sorry guys, you're not living in Tasmania, especially where I live, which is about 40 minutes south of Hobart, it is a little bit lonely. To be honest, there's not a lot of like opportunity down here really. I mean, there's so much more opportunity than I could ever ask for realistically, but I also find myself really struggling to make friends in like the real world, I guess. Like, it's really easy while you're at school because you pretty much go to school with everyone who's your age at some point or another between primary school, high school and college. You pretty much end up meeting most people your age, whether or not it's in person or through other friends who go to other schools who are friends with other people from, you know, high school or college or primary school even. So it's a lot easier when you're in school to make friends, but now I'm in uni. I start uni next week and I'm doing it online from mainland uni. So I'm starting to face the problem of I'm not going to have any uni friends. I'm not going to have any school friends. So how am I going to make friends in the real world is sort of my problem at the moment. I'm struggling with that, and I've sort of struggled my whole life with maintaining friends, pretty much. A little bit sad. But I had a lot of friendship problems in high school, and I just felt like at times people were inescapable because we live in such a small place. Like, even though you're not friends with someone and you don't really want to see them anymore because of one reason or another, or, you know, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, something like that, it's inevitable that you're going to see them, or like go to school with them, have a class with them, you know, see them out in the city. So yeah, I think one of my least favourite things is the fact that it is so isolated where I live. Like, I feel very isolated, especially from the mainland, the rest of the world. Like, I just feel very left out, I guess. There's not much to do, there's not much you can do at night. Like, clubbing is not really that fun down here, and it's really hard to meet new people that you don't have a connection with them already. So that's probably one of my least favourite things about where I live. In terms of favourite things, it's kind of funny because it's pretty much the same answer. Like, I really love living somewhere where there's trees, you know. When I was contemplating moving to Melbourne for uni, I started thinking about it, and I started thinking about the fact that, like, there's no real nature in Melbourne. Like, obviously there is, but it's not like I can just look out my window and there's literally a whole nature reserve behind my house like I do now. And I think, as someone who really loves the beach, loves going outside, loves going on hikes, well, at least I definitely used to love going on hikes, not really at my hiking era, I just don't think I would survive in the big smoke, in the big city. Although I would love to spend a bit of time up there maybe one day. But I'm pretty happy with the like aspect that we live in one of the most beautiful states in the world. I think it's really underappreciated. I really think people should appreciate it more. And I love the ocean, and I love being so close to the beach. So that's probably one of my favourite things about where I live, and my least favourite being it's quite isolated and you don't have a lot of opportunity for friends. Next question was my makeup routine, which I'm kind of doing now. This is just like my work makeup routine though, to be fair, so it's not quite as in-depth as like my like going out one, I guess, if that makes sense. But if we want, I will do a full makeup tutorial on exactly how I do like everyday makeup, going out makeup, every kind of makeup we can possibly imagine. So if anyone wants a tutorial, and I'll like link all the products that I use so you can go look at them. Pretty much everything I use is as affordable as possible because I'm not about to be dropping a paycheck on makeup. So if you guys want me to do a full makeup tutorial in depth of what I'm actually doing and all the products, let me know and I will deliver. I will. What was the next question? Oops, I opened my Gmail. Tips on confidence. This is really funny because when I was younger, I was the most insecure person ever. Like, I was so insecure during my teens. Well, I'm still in my teens, to be fair. I'm on my last year of my teens though, so I'm feeling a bit old. In my younger teens, like during high school, especially between like year 8 and year 10, I was really insecure, like really insecure, and I think a lot of girls at that age are, because you're really struggling to sort of find where you fit in the world. You're struggling to like know where your future is going. There's all these like societal standards being pushed on you, and I think it's really hard to sort of figure out what you are supposed to do with all this information, especially in the age of like social media. There's so much opportunity, in both a good way and a bad way, to see other people's lives and see exactly what they're doing, what they're eating, what they're doing, like how many friends they have, everything like that. But it's so funny because I was always so insecure of my weight when I was younger. And I was so much skinnier than I am now, which is hilarious to me now. I was so insecure. I thought I was literally like the ugliest, fattest person on the world, on the earth, on planet Earth. That was me. And I thought everyone was always talking about my weight and how I looked, and realistically, literally no one was doing that. Not a single person was. And if they were, they weren't worth my time anyway. So as I've gotten a bit older, I've obviously, as I said, I've gained heaps of weight. But I am at this point in my life where I've realised, like, the attention I'm going to get for people who like me when I'm skinny is not the type of attention I want anyway. If people are only going to be friends with me or date me or like me for my weight and how I look, they're not the type of person I want to be with anyway. And I think sort of disconnecting from social media a lot while I was in those formative years, when I was in grade 9 and grade 10, I deleted all my social media in grade 9 for about 6 months, and then in grade 10 again for about 8 months. So for a lot of like that formative part, I just was like, no, social media is too much. It's really bad for me, and I'm unsubscribing, pretty much. And wow, just threw my foundation. Anyways, I think that really helped me. Because I wasn't consuming other people's content constantly. I wasn't saying, oh, this is what this person has at my age, why don't I have that, and things like that. But at the same time, I was still really insecure. I always say this, I think the best thing I ever did was shave my head. Obviously, didn't look great, didn't feel great, didn't really like how it looked, but I think the act of just shaving my head and like seeing how people changed how they treated me based on that was crazy. Like went from getting like a lot, or not even a lot, some attention from boys and girls and people who wanted to, you know, date me or something like that, to basically getting none. And I was in a relationship anyways, so it didn't really matter, but it was humbling. It was humbling. But I think during that time as well, I really learned that the only person that matters what thinks of me is myself. And arguably, that is I'm the hardest person to please. And I would say that's probably true for most people. You will find yourself the hardest person to please out of everyone. So, I don't know. I recommend not focusing on social media so much. Realizing people will love you. You will find love if that's what you're looking for. Like, trust me, you will, no matter what size you are. It's really personality. And if you have a good soul and a good heart, that is literally all that matters. And I promise you that. You've probably heard it a million times. You'll hear it a million times again. I heard it so many times when I was younger. Like, people love you for, like, who you are on the inside. And I'm like, get real. Like, men are not all that you're cracking them up to be here. But it's true. Like, people will love you no matter what size you are. And the ultimate like goal is to love yourself at any size that you are, or what you look like, or what you're doing. And I think just doing things that make you genuinely happy and make you proud of yourself will help you with your confidence, and you'll feel better about yourself because you're doing things that make you happy, and it makes you more confident in yourself because you're happy and you're healthy, you know what I mean? Next question. I answered that horrifically, I think. Biggest regret. What is my biggest regret? I don't think I hold a lot of regrets, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not someone who sits around regretting too much anymore. I know definitely back in the day I did. I was one of those people who gets in the shower, gets into bed, and just thinks about every mistake that I've ever made. But I've definitely stopped doing that so much now, and I just realised, like, I don't remember the things people have done. They're not going to remember things I've done. Obviously, I've done a fair few regrettable things in my life, things that aren't okay, things that people shouldn't really do. But I think at the end of the day, I was a teenager. I was going through a lot of hormones, a lot of emotions, a lot of hardships, and I need to give myself grace for that, because now that I'm a bit older, I know better, and I probably wouldn't have learnt those same lessons if I didn't go through what I did. Not saying it was particularly fun. It wasn't. But it doesn't mean I'm not grateful to go through them anyway. So I'm going to be honest, I don't think I really have any regrets. If I went back and I could do it all again, would I do things differently? I don't know, that's hard. I don't think I would. I don't think I would do anything differently. Isabella says, I would ask an influencer to give me free PR stuff, so can I have some PR stuff, please? If I get any PR, I will be sharing and carrying. Trust me. Do you think a straw has one hole or two holes? This, great question. Went to bed thinking about it. I don't have a straw as an example. I think it has two openings because, not holes, openings. Say this is a straw. That's a bad example. Say this is a straw. If I pinch the straw, there's still an opening. Even though this side is blocked, this still is a hole. So I think there's two. Well, I think it's a tubular object, so there's not really holes in it. It's just like one, it's a tube. A hole could be technically categorized as something that just has an opening and like a closing, so I don't know. Tough question though. What's my skincare routine? I don't have a skincare routine. I literally do nothing to my face. I've been struggling my skin's pretty clear at the moment actually, but over the past few months, actually like 7 or 8 months now, I've been struggling pretty badly with acne, especially around my period. I've been getting pretty bad acne. Because I have the bar in my arm, the Implanon, that's what I have. So I don't have any babies too young, but I was also on the pill for a while as well as the bar, but since I stopped the pill, my skin has freaked out. So I've just pretty much resigned to the fact that my skin's not going to be perfect until I don't have the bar, and honestly I don't mind. I think acne's really cute anyway, so no skincare routine. I do have one face wash. It is a men's face wash. Don't know what that means. It said man's best friend on it. I was like, hell yeah, buy. It was like $6. I don't think it necessarily, it's pretty hard to tell you if it works or not, because as I said, like, I have hormonal acne. It's not gonna go away if I like wash and moisturize my face. Like, it's from an imbalance in my hormones, so. Sorry, makeup face. Mascara face, sorry. I don't have a skincare routine. But every time I see someone get like drunk elephant PR, I'm like, do I like splash out and like glow recipe? I'm like, I would love to try these. Because I do have quite textured skin. It's kind of probably hard to tell because I'm glowing right now because I'm wearing makeup, but I do have quite textured skin and red skin. So I would love to see if there's something that can sort of help me with that. Not that I don't like it. I think it's fine, but I would love to see if like these products did change it. So Glow Recipe, Drunk Elephant, like hit me up, girl, and I'll put your products to the test. You know what I mean? Next question, what do we have? How am I feeling about uni? So as I said, I start uni next week. I'm doing a double degree in criminology and psychological science. I'm doing it at Deakin University, which is in Melbourne, but I'm doing it from Tassie. So I'm doing fully online. How am I feeling about it? Honestly, I am a little bit nervous, but my main nerves stem from the fact that I'm worried I'm not going to be able to keep myself accountable, because obviously in uni it's different to high school where your attendance is marked, it's different to college where your attendance is marked. So I'm worried that I'm simply going to fall behind and then stop attending. But obviously we're going to try our best. We're not going to aim to fail. We're going to aim for the skies. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm pretty excited to get started because it has felt like I've been worrying about it for so long that I just want to get into it and have something to do every day. And then I'll hopefully get into a good routine with it. And yeah, it'll be good. My next question. What's my 5-year plan? So I have a 4-year uni degree coming up, which is my double degree. And then after that, I'm thinking I'll do part-time uni to be a registered psychologist, because you do have to do the 3-year undergrad. Mine's 4 because I'm doing the double, and then 1 year of honours, and then 2 or 3 years of like your masters and your PhD. So I have a long way to go, 7 or 8 years ahead of me of uni if I want to be a registered psychologist. But if I don't end up doing that in the next 5 years or whatever, I'll probably just use my degree to work in like social justice or something like that, because yeah, or I'll like go back to uni to do like forensics or something, because that's also really interesting to me. Yeah, that's probably my 5-year plan. Get a job, hopefully like move out of home, hopefully I'm with my boyfriend, but we'll see. My opinion on communism. I actually got blocked once for telling a guy my opinion on communism, because he was like, he was telling me about who, because I have this on my wall and this guy is a communist, so he was like, oh, are you a communist? And I was like, no, I'm not a communist, but I also don't think, really, if you think about it, communism is that significantly worse than capitalism. Like, I think we are a bit dramatic on that. We're like, yes, capitalism. No, girl, capitalism is not great. Neither is, what's it called? Communism. So, no one's in the right here. We're all in the wrong. That's my opinion. Meanings of my tattoos / tattoo tour. Okay, I'll give a tattoo tour if you insist. I'm gonna have to like stand on this. Okay, let's see. I have this moth. She has no meaning. I got it at a flash day at Walk the Line. She was $150. Literally no meaning. And then last week, might have been a week ago actually, today, I don't remember. I wore the wrong pants for this. I got, oh, you can't even see it. I'll insert a picture, that's too much work. I got the Toyota Echo logo, and that one is my only tattoo with a meaning. Pretty much when I was 17, got in a pretty bad car accident, totaled my Toyota Echo, almost died. And I thought it'd be quite funny to get the Echo logo, bit out of breath, the Echo logo on my knee that has permanent knee damage from said crash. This is my last tattoo. It is a thresher shark. It also has no meaning. Thresher sharks are just my favourite shark. So, no real meanings behind most of my tattoos. I plan on getting a few more in the near future when I have money. But for now, that's all I have. Don't want to get too many while I'm too young, just in case I regret them, but for now, pretty happy with what I have. Realistically, YOLO. If I hate them that much when I'm older, I'll get them removed, you know what I mean? Next question. Who out of all your boyfriend's friends... Wait. Who out of all your boyfriend's friends' boyfriends is the coolest? This is actually a very biased question. This is from Lenny, who is Roman's friend Naya's boyfriend. Me and Lenny like this. Shout out Lenny. Shout out Lenny and Naya. My two biggest fans, for real. For real. We are for lifers. Lenny is my favourite boyfriend's friend's boyfriend. And I expect a wedding invite. Perhaps even the maid of honour. You know how people have been doing... Okay, I was talking about this to someone. In my wedding, I want to have a best man and a maid of honour for me. And then I want Roman to also have a best man and a maid of honour. If that makes sense. Like, I want us to have both. So, if you're also doing that, I expect to be one of your maid of honours. Lenny or Naya. I don't care who. Maid of honour. Maid of honour. Mo. It's got my name written all over it. But yeah. Lenny, you're my favourite boyfriend's friend's boyfriend. That's really... quite difficult to say, actually. Those are all the questions I got. This is the mother that my mother got me. It's like, what fucking... Oh, it says it up here. Okay, camera. Okay, there you go. Rainbow sherbet. It tastes exactly like sherbet, not gonna lie. Pretty scrummy. Those are all the questions. Thanks so much, guys, for asking me questions. I'm gonna live out my pretend influencer dreams. I gotta brush my teeth after I finish this energy drink. Perfume of the day, as usual. Kmart brand Tropic Glow. Everyone say bless you in the comments. Love this scent. Just gonna have to really hope and pray that I get through work today. I'm not feeling it. Lip balm of the day, Pawpaw cream, my ride or die. That is pretty much everything I have to say. Thank you. Sorry, that's really loud, I'm sure. Thank you for coming along with me. Welcome to my nice camera. Yeah, I'm a 2-time award-winning filmmaker. You can tell by the fact that you're actually on a wonk. I'm gonna fix that in editing anyway. This is the final look. My makeup. I will put I'm lying. I'm not gonna put on any like lip color. I'm just gonna put on my purple after I brush my teeth. Yeah, thanks guys for coming. Love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one.